Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihanna's Cuisines. Today I'm going to be sharing my keto friendly, diabetic friendly almond flour pancakes. Now these are a great substitute to the regular pancakes. Are they like regular pancakes? No, because we're using different flours, but they taste pretty darn close. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and check out my channel. I've got over 750 videos that we have aired right from our home, and I really hope you enjoy the videos. I'm open to suggestions. Please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. For all those that have already subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video so that others can benefit from this video as well. So let's get started. Going through the ingredients, very simple. We're gonna need, let me just turn this around. We're gonna need 2 eggs. We're gonna need 1/4 of a cup of almond flour, which is right here. You can substitute any other flour that you, any other milk that you would want to. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla paste. And then for a sweetener, you can choose your own sweetener. You could sweeten this with erythritol. I usually add a little bit of this Lakanto syrup, and I'll talk about this a little bit later. We're gonna do 1 cup of almond flour, and I'm using this brand here. You can purchase that at Costco, and it's also available on Amazon, and I'll link everything on the description box below. We're gonna be doing 2 tablespoons of baking powder, pinch of salt, and also we're going to be doing 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and we're going to be doing a tablespoon of flaxseed powder, which is the flaxseed meal. I just want to show you I'm using this. You don't have to use this brand. I'm not getting any money for showing you the brands. It's just the one that I'm using, and I will also put a link on the bottom in the description box below of this of everything that I'm using. Now let's get started, and while we are getting started, I'll also talk about other stuff. So the measurement that I have for the almond milk, sometimes it depends on what kind of almond flour that you get. Sometimes I have to add a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup of almond milk. So I just keep that in mind when you are using it. So this recipe is pretty forgiving. It's really a good quick recipe. I usually make this whole bunch, and about 6 of them come out depending on the size you make. They refrigerate really well. In fact, I travel with these all the time. You could add chocolate chips in here, and I've tried the Lily's chocolate chips in here, and they're amazing, but today I'm just making it without the chocolate chips. So you just want to mix the eggs really well. Once you've got the eggs mixed in, you want to add about the tablespoon or the teaspoon of vanilla paste. I get this from Michael's and I love it. So just mix all this together. Now I'll add my 1 tablespoon of olive oil in here. You could use coconut oil if you like. You can use whatever oil that you like. I'll throw in my almond milk as well. Now these can be done so many ways. You can even flavor these with cinnamon or whatever you like. These are great. All right, so once we get all the liquids taken care of, I'm just going to add the 1 cup of the almond flour in here, the flaxseed, and honestly, don't lessen the baking powder, because I have worked with this recipe so much, and you won't, I promise you won't taste the baking powder in it. But it'll give it a really good rise, right? So once we get all that mixed up, and I did forget to grab my salt. You just want to do like a pinch of salt, just a pinch. All right, did that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and mix everything really well. And you want to mix this just until you don't have any lumps in there. The almond flour but lumps a lot, but when you mix it, it really does, it works out great. Also don't substitute the flaxseed powder with flaxseed meal with anything, because that also gives it a really nice thickening consistency. once you've done with the mixing the batter, just leave the batter for about 10 to 15 minutes for the baking powder and everything to get really nice and marry in there. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of the pancake syrup in here. So I want to show you that this is the one that I'm using is the Lakanto maple syrup, and I don't know if you can tell, it's already half the container, which I'm really surprised, and I ordered more because for me to like this stuff is because I've got such a sensitive taste. So just want you to look here that this has a total of 9 grams of carbs. It's got total sugars is 0, added sugars is 0, but sugar alcohols is 5 grams. And let me see, do they have, yep, total fiber is 3 grams, which is great. Now this is sweetened with monk fruit extract and also erythritol. So I love that stuff, and alcohols in here does not spike up your insulin levels, and that I can attest to because I've been having these pancakes and traveling with this for the last 2 months. This has been great. I've been having it. My sugars have been staying under 140 with even having the pancakes with the butter, the good butter, and then also the syrup. So and you can also sweeten it with the erythritol. Again, this is a sugar alcohol again, so this does not spike up your sugar levels, and it does, to me, it has not done anything. This is a good sweetener. You could watch Dr. Burke's video on the safe sweeteners to use, and it's really, really informative. So right here, I'm just gonna get started making these. The one very important thing is whatever you make in, make sure that you have a good lid that will go over it, because these need that you cover these and it'll give it that lift that it needs. All right, so let's get started. So into my pan, I'm just gonna add just a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit. It's on medium low right now. I have a little scooper here. I think it's probably about 2 tablespoons, 2.5 tablespoons. I'm gonna put 3 of them in there. And we're gonna cover it. By covering it up, it's gonna really make them really nice and fluffy, and they're gonna cook because the steam is gonna cook in the inside of it. So make sure that these are not, that you don't have this on a very high or very low. The very high, you're just gonna cook the bottom of it. You're gonna have a hard time turning it. They're gonna break and they're not gonna work. So medium low is perfect for these pancakes. So I let these cook for about 40 minutes. And I'm sorry, 40 seconds. And you should have seen Sakina's jaw just opened up because she's filming. Thank you, Sakina, for filming. Can you see if you can get this here? You see how it shows that it's so brown in this section here? Can you get that? So that's and also when I'm moving it, it's not moving. So that's perfect. This is where I know that I'll be able to flip it. And making them small is also helps with the flipping, so you don't have a problem flipping these. But I honestly, these have been my lifesaver. I can eat them even at night if I feel like I really am hungry and I really want to eat something. Then I go for these. They're great for having like breakfast at night sometimes with eggs and pancakes. It goes really, really well. Now you just want to cook the other side until you can see the other side has some color on it. And once that's done, then we can take them out. Okay, so we're just going to take these out. And we're gonna add a little bit more olive oil. You just need a dab of it. That much is enough. And we're going to do the same thing we did with the first ones. So I'm sure, I think we'll get one more out of it. See the mixture? But I think if I made them bigger, then we would have gotten like 6 of them. But one here that I just wanted to show you that if you want to make bigger ones, then it's gonna puff up just like that. I just like making smaller ones, but if you wanted to, you could. And then just see how much fluffier and bigger this one looks. So it's just up to you how you want to do. Using the whipping cream here. It's the extra creamy whipping cream, and this one only has total carb is 1 gram for 2 tablespoons, right? So dietary fiber is 0, so I used that one. And then I did my Lakanto syrup. So let's get into it so I can show you what it looks like. I want you to see here the inside of the pancakes, and then I want you to see the close-up of the pancakes here. Look at it. Look at that. How gorgeous does that look? They're fluffy, they're just super delicious, and they're, you know, guilt-free, so it feels so good eating these. So I know it's a big bite, but seriously, I've been doing videos all day and I am hungry. These, I'm honestly, this, I can't tell you how happy I am with this recipe. It's so good that I was really missing pancakes and stuff, and this is great. And being able to also, like, you can customize it the way you like it, that's more amazing. And the use of the whipping cream and the syrup, very good. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. If you make this, please leave a comment. I would honestly love to know what you guys think. But this, for me, it's so good. You would love it if you made these, or if you made anything from Raihana's Cuisines. If you can go ahead, snap a picture and tag it to Raihana's Cuisines. I would love to see your creation. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. Folks, please don't forget to share this video so that we can share my love and the healthy eating with all those out there that can benefit from this video.